Hello everyone, looks like we got another video and welcome to Templar Battleforce. I'm C.S.Gilmore. Leo Major, ruled by the treacherous prince. The return trip to the Righteous Fallen will be a long one. We have a month to worry and theorize. One thing is clear. A bloodline of traitors within our midst in the Great Exodus. Following a sick promise of power from the Narvidians or the Guild, they have bidden their time. Once we established a new home, Prince Tarquin and his people wasted no time. Their cult of Shelgaroth brought them the manpower they needed for a grand distraction. All the while, they established a secret base to contact their Narvidian lords. I pray that bastard Tarquin will still be within sword's reach when we arrive. What we will find. It is impossible to hope that the message wasn't received, that something won't be coming. Our people took up the Great Exodus to escape the Galactic War and the ruin it had left. Now Tarquin and his Shelgaroth have called that hell back down upon us. Okay, I'm not sure quite where, it's still, maybe they found greater evidence here, but it seems a little off that Prince Tarquin is for sure involved in this. I mean, yeah, they claimed the planet, yes. But, well, I guess there is a lot of very questionable activity going on here with it. Let's get that up. And, yeah, you're fully equipped. As well as I can get you anyway. There we go. Okay. Awesome. I'll play with requisition points after this. That way we can just move right along. Alright. Secure zone, Righteous Fallen, red alert. Deploy. But I'm guessing they found a little evidence there or something that for sure indicated that the prince was involved. Maybe not though. It's hard to say with a few things. To say that the squad had ship's fever on the trip back to the Righteous Fallen would be an understatement. We've barely had time to brief the Templar command on our findings. The news they had for us was worse. Something has already responded to the FDL call of the Shelgaroth cult. A wave of Terok's invasion ships have washed into the quadrant. Time is short now. They are already making landfall on Maclomnia Prime. Oh dear, I am good. If I get hold of Prince Tarquin, I am going to cut his head off myself. If I can. I think. Well, okay, anyone in my squad could kill him. Technically, it's me killing him still at that point, but I will happily kill him. Okay, what part do you have in the upcoming battle, Kathos? As you saw in the Battle of Draen on Rykart Prime, communications is key to winning any battle, Templar. Our comms corp will be responsible for coordinating actions of all of the other ships in the fleet, which is growing quickly. With the threat looming and the traitor Tarquin exposed, all political differences have been put aside. Clan Maclomnia and Rykart are working closely together to outfit as many last-minute ships as possible for the battle. How many Star Trader captains will participate in the fleet battle? There are over 40 captains who have joined the growing fleet here at Rykart Prime. Their ships are in a great range of sizes and varieties, but every hypersonic torp and gunboat will help. There is only one Templar command ship. We will have to go head-to-head with the enemy. You've heard we are heading to Maclomnia Prime? I wish I could come with you, friend. We've been through a lot together. I know why Major Luther handpicked you for this operation. Remember, Shalun favors the brave. Be safe and return soon, my friend. Where are we now? With Maclomnia Prime under siege, we are gathering the fleet at Rykart Prime. The battle will take place somewhere in the open space between the two Prime worlds. What do we know about the Terok's Xeno attack fleet? They are coming as a single battle line. It will not be a protracted war, it will be a single battle. The fleet is a mix of world killers and cruisers. Can we beat them? Yes, we can. The faction colonies have had operating starports for years now. The battle will cost us most of our fleet and thousands of lives, but we can defeat them. What else is there, Kathos? They are hiding something. What do you mean? The Xeno ships are swarming, as if deliberately blocking something in their center from our scanners. Whatever it is, we won't know until it's upon us. I'm betting the Narvidians tagged along with their little pets. But they couldn't control them. Did the Narvidians find a way to control the Xeno then? Oh, this is bad. That would make sense though with the the hybridized mechanical bioengineering stuff that the cult was using, maybe the Narvidians did find a way to control them somewhat. Or at least steer them in certain directions. Oh, this could be bad. And exciting! Lots of things to kill. We did everything we could, Nira. Yes, we did. The true test is still ahead, Templar. We have returned to a war. Where is Prince Tarquin? He must have gotten word of your departure to Leo Major, and that tipped him off. The game was up. He left the Righteous Fallen shortly after making his idiotic petition and has completely disappeared. The Templars and all of the factions have been put on alert. So far, his trail has gone cold, but Major Luther personally put the price on his head, and he will have every Star Trader's bounty hunter in the quadrant looking for him. I wonder if his petition, like, it was an idiotic petition, probably not going to likely work, but he was making it sound like he had a lot of support behind him. I bet he was hoping that the Templar would give in, and thus it would spread the Templar out really thin, like I was saying. Like my character was saying it would, and so that way we'd be weaker when this happened. If Shelgaroth did contact the Narvidians, will they all come? If we face anything Narvidian, we are likely to face warrior drones. The real evil behind the Narvidians are the hive minds, individual consciences that encompass an entire army of drones. But there are many separate hive minds from our point of view. We consider each hive mind truly a Narvidian. It seems that even within their own race, they compete, war, and betray each other. So if Shelgaroth did summon such a thing, he would have most likely contacted a single hive mind. Okay, that's good news at least. Very interesting race though. So robotic, but they have a hive mind setup. So maybe slightly organic? I don't know. What happened to Marielle? After we crash landed on Leo Major, we knew we were deep in enemy territory. We found a place where Marielle and the other crew could hide. Without a Leviathan battlesuit, the march to the bunker was a guaranteed suicide. You helped us rescue her after the battle at the bunker, remember? So I did. She's proven herself invaluable. She'll be staying with us here on the Righteous Fallen when this is all over. Good. Okay, I'm curious whether I'll get a choice in this, or whether it's all just going to be one choice. There is little time to waste before we depart for Maclumnia Prime. You must be sure that your squad is prepared for the brutality of the battle you are entering. But yes, every minute counts. As soon as we detected the oncoming Xeno fleet, we began to gather all of the available warships to form our defensive fleet. We did not expect a world killer to be so far ahead of the main Xeno assault, but its purpose is clear, to force our fleet into disarray as we try to protect the planet. I have heard that the planetary defenses are down. It is true, the starport and the orbital guns fell in the first hours of the assault. Too much precision for luck. Whatever it is, the Xeno are raining down on the planet with nothing to stop them now. That is where you come in. We're deploying your squad to Maclumnia Prime with one goal, to get those orbital guns roaring. Then you're to get off that rock and get back to the Righteous Fallen. We are going to need you. Okay, so I get to go to Maclumnia Prime and reestablish the ground weapons, it sounds like. If you find Tarquin, I know what you are going to say. Get in line. It isn't a short line. No one expects to find Tarquin now. Perhaps after the war we can hunt him down. But with 21 colonies already established, there is a lot of territory for him to go to ground. Basically, everyone wants to kill him now. Understandable. I'd kill him too, as I've said already. What do we know about the enemy? The Terok Xeno are one of the most common types of cursed xenoform. Once they have infested a world with their spores, they are especially hard to purge. Although we may be able to eventually evacuate Maclumnia Prime, it may be generations before it is fit for humans again. Their fleet is a swarm of ships of all sizes. Their semi-organic materials are blocking our scan. We cannot see the carrier or flagship that is at the head of the invasion, the one that the Righteous Fallen will have to take on directly. They are not showing their hand. Odd for the Xeno, indeed. That's because I'm pretty sure it's a Narvidian. Probably the hive mind himself came along. At least that seems the likely case. Best way to wrap this up nicely. Well, I mean not nicely, but in a happy, satisfactory manner. Okay, well this is exciting. Looks like I only get the one choice. Let's deploy to the surface of Maclumnia Prime. I may not have to use my other campaign at all anymore for this. Unless some new choices come up ahead, I can't make them both. Let's deploy to the surface of Maclumnia Prime. Remember that you have only one goal, Templar. Get onto Maclumnia Prime and help the faction defense forces get the orbital guns firing again. Give the FDF a fighting chance to hold off the invasion and then extract. We will need you on the Righteous Fallen for the coming battle. Maclumnia Prime. Ruled by Prince Damien Lumath of the clan Maclumnia. With more warning, we might have staved off this invasion. But there is a space battle coming. Whatever unknown entity leads the Terrox fleet, every faction ship, willing Star Traitor and Templar is preparing for this battle. Very little can be spared to help fortify Maclumnia Prime. Terrible choices must be made in war. Our lineages are rife with them. Hard choices that we never forget, even if they are for the greater good. Charles, I am sending you and your squad to Maclumnia Prime. You'll have a limited window of time. Do what you can, but then we need you back on the Righteous Fallen. So basically, I'm just going here to help give this planet at least a fighting chance to defend itself. Was he supposed to be saying more here? I don't know. And then, once that's done, I have to get back to the Righteous Fallen for the final battle, in which I'll probably go up against the actual Narvidian forces, I'm guessing. I wonder how many missions this is going to be. Is it going to be one mission, a couple missions? Probably a couple missions. Each section seems to be like at least 3 or 4 missions, probably. Like a few missions each. So, all right. I think we are definitely in the later half of the campaign now. Maybe probably the later 3rd or 4th. Starting Knights 5, turn goals 24. Ooh, this is going to be a long one next. Prime drop zone. Alright. I've got to figure out requisition stuff and prepping my guys. What to choose, Is there anything here I could get for my Slayer C Hellfire Cannon? I could pay 3 to go down there and get that, but it would cost a lot to get down there for that to give my guy a new weapon. Oh man, choices. What about this? That's pretty good. I don't know if I have anyone. It's only for the Neptune though. Max he's already got the other thing on. Good other stuff, but he did just get killed that once. So veterans. Let me take a look at him. Okay. Equip. Yeah, he's already full on everything. Got the best armor. The next armor would be way too expensive. He'd have to drop other things. Oh man. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna have to decide what to do with that. So, thank you all so much for watching. I'm gonna end this episode here. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Oh, this is gonna be fun.